Alright, hopefully this goes out well. When was the last time I streamed? I don't remember. Let me actually check right now. Has it been a month since I last streamed? It has been. I think my last stream was a birthday stream. Let me double check actually. Where am I able to see my? Yes, the last time I streamed was over a month ago. It was during my birthday actually. Okay. Oh my god, actually I have people watching. I need to remind myself that in terms of time zones, maybe it's like 8:19 over here, but for other people it's different times. So hi guys, hello Supreme Kai 129 and Hurt by Vaughn. Alright, so this is going to be a drawing stream, so I will do just that and start sketching things out of my head while talking about stuff that is in my mind. Also, I decided to switch it up and not play Persona music, since I feel like I play that type of music way too much. Also, I'm sorry for if I have moments of not talking. Sometimes when I'm drawing, you just gotta be in the zone sometimes. And if there's any questions or people that are watching, if you want to send me something, then I will respond as quickly as I possibly can. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. in England right now. I was about to go to sleep until I saw you were streaming. Yeah, that's the thing. For me, it's 8:20 p.m. and honestly, I should be going to sleep, but it's got work in the morning. But you know what? I said I was gonna stream relatively soon, but I could not find the time for it. I finally got not a perfect streaming setup, but a setup in which the stream could go as smoothly as possible while getting a good frame rate and a good resolution. Because that was my biggest hurdle when doing this. At least the viewers are dying down. Because the thing about streaming, my thing is that I sometimes get stage fright. It's one thing to just draw by yourself, like alone. You can take your sweet time. But when you have an audience, you're like, how can I make this drawing look as good as possible? And there's talking. How much hours a day do you draw, by the way? I draw, I feel I don't draw as frequently as I'd like to draw, honestly. How much hours? Ooh. 4? I guess? I feel like it's not a lot. I think it's 3 or 4 hours a day. Alright. Let me cut to the chase with this drawing. I don't want to spend too much time in the construction phase. although the construction phase is by far the most important phase of this drawing. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. Because I'm going to make the eyes hidden. What is this song from? I've heard this song before. Yeah, Chow Garden, Sonic Adventure 2. I was like, this song sounds very familiar. And how much productivity do you get in those hours? Because I get anxious when it comes to how long I draw to one thing, if you know what I mean. To be fair, when I'm drawing something, like if it's one thing, like I could take a long time for it, like hours. Like sometimes it could take me 6 hours to draw all one thing. I usually don't worry about it, honestly. How it likes to draw one thing. At that point, I guess you could just chalk it up to quality versus quantity. And also, I would say it also depends on the purpose of which you're drawing. Are you drawing to practice? Or are you drawing to like do a piece? Because I'll say in this instance, like what I'm doing now, if I could draw to what I envision it to be, this could take me a while to finish. But I don't mind taking a long time for this. I think this is a recent thing, but a lot of people want to finish their drawings in record speed. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be. Discovered your channel last month and binged the whole thing. Amazing videos. Thank you, Stephen Wings. Yeah, there was a big influx of people watching my videos. Without a doubt, it's definitely the Boichi one that sort of jump-started me. I'm sort of worried a bit, not because people are watching my videos. I don't mind that. Actually, I do want that. My concern, I guess, is that people are gonna think my channel is an artist reviewing channel, and it's not. I mean, I also do art, guys. So please, just know that the crux, or like the main thing with this channel, is gonna be art. Like, you want to see artist analysis, don't worry, you're still gonna see those. It's just that's just one thing that I do to spice up the content of this channel, because I hate doing one thing for and over. So yeah, I feel that quality aspect, but I'm trying to draw more realistically to become a manga artist. I think there aren't many manga like that anymore. The most recent ones would be Sunken Rock, Vagabond, Koko no Hito. So that's why I would like to draw stuff real good and quick time. I will say I do agree with you on that. There's not much realistically drawn manga out there. Unless, like you mentioned, the artist that did Vagabond, like Takehito, was it Takiko Inoue? Like, there are not much artists that draws like him. At least that are currently still doing manga. But to learn how to draw realistically and fast, ooh, that's a tough one, I would say. In terms of drawing realistically, I guess it's more apt to say you're drawing things, I guess, with more realistically proportioned. I don't think, like, to draw realistically and draw fast, I don't think, unless you're really good, unless you're Kim Jong-gi, I don't think that will come, or naturally, or at least quickly. Because if you think about it, like, think of Berserk or Vagabond or things like that, or even JoJo, to be at least current JoJo. Like, those are all like monthly, like, schedule releases. Like, it takes them over a month to get that quality. Like, and it's good, but it's just a reflection of how much time it takes to get to that, to do that level of art. You're not gonna see something like Berserk done in a week's worth of time, or say Vagabond, or anything that guy does. And even then, if you look at Boichi and what he did on Dr. Stone, it was done in a much more simpler style. So I can imagine he would chuck that out easily and weekly. But for something more realistically drawn, I can imagine, like, that cannot be done on a weekly basis. At least I can imagine. You really love your eyes, and also might really like that too. Have you read Levius? It's a real good manga, realistic stuff. Yes, Levius. That's with I don't want to say it's steampunk boxing, but it's like these people, the cybernetic or robotic appendages that fight. Sort of like cybernetic boxing. I have it. But I need to actually sit down and read it, because I have the omnibus of the first series. I need to start collecting Levius Est when I have time. But again, that whole thing when it comes to my manga hauls is that's money. That is a lot of money. Okay, alright. I see. I should wait to get to that level. In the meantime, I should focus on drawing productively weekly while looking good at the same time. I've been trying to mix some aspects. I would definitely say, yeah, try drawing realistically and keep that up. And I guess like gradually through time, you will gain speed. I will say speed is just the natural result of doing something over and over again. Like, you become much more efficient at it, I can imagine. Do you have any comic work? Not exactly, no. Imagine if I did, though. It's a shame, because I went to school learning how to make comics. So I know how to make them. I know the ins and outs of comic book making. But do I have it now? To be fair, I think being a comic book artist or a manga artist is one of the most hardest things to do. if anything, Fujimoto's sketchy ink style is also some cross-hatching techniques too. You know, I've been working on. Yes, that honestly, that is a style I think I'd love to go for. Like, keep the expressiveness of Tatsuki Fujimoto's like work, but keep the proportion and realism of Inoue's. That is definitely a combo that sounds like it'd be really good. How do I get this kind of texture when drawing digitally? I feel like I'm ill-equipped. Texture? Well, this is just the basic HB pencil. To be fair, I do sometimes use paper textures, or draw over a paper's texture just to get the feeling. To be fair, I'm not gonna work so hard on the hair. I'm gonna paint over it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I should really stop trying to aim for a perfect line so soon in the drawing. Oh, you know, also. Oh, thank you so much for the advice. No problem, no problem. You know, a movie I just saw, the Dragon Ball superhero movie, and that movie. It wasn't a bad movie. If you're into Dragon Ball, there's no way you'd say it's a bad movie. And if you love Gohan, there's definitely no way you'd say it's a bad movie. I feel like that movie, like the concept of that movie was absolute trash. Like how the conflict starts, I'm just like, really? This is how we get to the fighting? That's not canon. I hope that's true. I really hope that's true. I mean, do I hope that's true? I don't know. Just like, yo, like, why are we here right now? Almost like, really? Like, this was supposed to be, I guess, a love letter to people that loves Gohan, but I'm just like, a love letter? I guess. You know what would be an even better letter? Better writing, I guess. And I hate that the premise of, oh, you like Dragon Ball, just here for the fights. I'm just like, I don't know who said that. Whoever said that, I need a slap in the face. Or just try to Dragon Ball just to see people fight. It's a stupid reason, but okay. Try to better express this clothing, honestly. It's part of the Dragon Ball Heroes anime, which has Trunks as a Super Saiyan God, which is stupid. Yeah, way too soon for complex was a transition though. Swipe and say that I recently found your channel and your content something I never knew I needed. So thank you for doing what you love. Thank you for enjoying what I am doing for that I love. Honestly, yeah, the whole I didn't think like analyzing artists will be that big. To be fair, other people on YouTube are doing this. Honestly, and I guess that's the beauty of YouTube or people. We could look at something. Two people could do something similar, but I'll be very different. I see people like this is I don't know if you know this channel, but Yeti Mic, he sort of does that too. He teaches you how to draw like a certain artist. Like for me, like, and he sort of like analyzes this art style and dissects it. This is like sort of what I do. But I do like that you could definitely get different things from how we both do it. Oh my god, what is going on? Is this a bot or it's a spam account? The future is here, dating AI. Whoa. Is there a way to moderate a chat? How do I delete? Oh, I could just do that. Oh. Okay, I'm still new to streaming, guys. Please bear with me. To be fair, I don't consider myself to be child friendly, but I do consider myself to be. I want to be like free of nonsense. So seeing like spam is annoying. Speaking of drawing realistic but fast, do you think some cartoonists make stylistic anatomy choices because it's easier for them to draw fast that way? Like you feel that in Toriyama? Do they make stylistic anatomy choices because it's easier for them to draw fast that way? Easier. I don't know about easier, but I say personally, I think I might be completely off when I say this, but I would think people draw a certain way because they want to convey a certain feeling or emotion. Because let's look at Ichiro Oda. Like, I feel like not a lot of people. Oh, maybe a lot of people do know this, but he could draw very realistically. Like Ichiro Oda, like the One Piece style may be cartoony, but it's not like he doesn't know how to draw realistically. He has like some paintings he did outside of One Piece. So I feel like not necessarily because it's easier, but because they want to express something that way. You are not popular enough to have spam, but this is a milestone. That is very true. That is very true, actually. Again, it's the same with hate comments. Like when I started getting them, I was like, yo, like this is a milestone. Like people don't hate on people that don't get publicity. I'm gonna start hating on them since they're making waves. Almost like I'm like, whoa. I'm like, this is how it is. Like I'm like, this is how it feels. Like your analysis is the best in my opinion. You explain the way my favorite artists make me feel perfectly way more better than other artists' reviews. But they say, yeah. Alright, let me try to paint this. Or maybe not. Maybe I should just continue sketching. I have a friend texting me. So of course. Are you on for lunch at 12:30 tomorrow? I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, I am down. I'll try to have lunch that time. I'll try to. Okay. Sorry, people. Friend texting me. Okay. You know, I'll just draw. Actually, I'll continue on just sketching. I won't paint for now. Oh, this art is crazy. It is. It really is. And again, I feel like not a lot of people know that or realize that. All they do is they point out the crazy anatomy, especially for the female characters. They point out how that's like bad or not realistic. I don't get why realism is something that's the point of contention in a manga, because if by that logic I could attack every art style and say, well, it's not real life. But it's, again, people, or at least I would say artists that I consider to be very good as people that draw away because they want to, and the reason why they want to is because I guess they want to express a certain feeling or style. And for Oda's case, he wants to, I guess, express something like similar to like a whimsicalness, I guess. I want to say whimsical because One Piece is low-key a dystopian story, just in the guise of a happy-go-lucky adventure for a treasure. Yeah, but let's ask this question: how the hell does Oda have the time to draw other realistic pieces while only sleeping 2 hours and 9 hours plus for One Piece? I'll definitely say, like, he's doing what he likes, without a doubt. I feel like. So Luke's not to join us within tomorrow. What was I saying? Sorry, again, I have a friend texting me. But yeah, I will say Oda, he could breathe, eat, and sleep One Piece, probably because he really likes it. And I guess that's a no duh answer. Like, it's not like no dudge. Like, of course he likes it, but you wouldn't believe how many artists do something, like have a work, just to come to just hate it or hate doing it. Like, I'm looking at you, Ishida Sui, or even you, Takehiko Inoue. Like, could someone please tell me why he stopped writing Vagabond? Like, I to this day I don't know why. And Ishida Sui stopped doing Tokyo Ghoul. To be fair, there was some more underlying problems with that, but I just feel like there's a lot of people that will do a story for a long time and just come to hate it. But for Oda, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like he loves it and he's gonna continue loving it, and there is nothing that's gonna make him stop loving it. Like, I mean, for God's sake, he even went to the set for the live action One Piece. Like, yo, like that's some serious dedication to the craft you've made. Look at Togashi too. Okay, Togashi is suffering from health, so I can't really say him. Sadly, by sacrificing the health, I think comes to conditioning himself to draw fast. That's how. And then he's a father, so yeah, this man is out of this world. Watch video that said into that when he's done with One Piece, he'll try saying this with the realistic style. Really? I thought that, I don't know. I don't know if I'm hearing this wrong, but I thought after he's like done, One Piece is done. I thought he was just done. And I wouldn't blame him if he is. Because if I did something as long as One Piece and as popular as One Piece, I ain't even gonna bother trying. Sorry. This is as good as I'm gonna try doing it. Okay. Alright, let me just text this friend real quickly. Okay. Man's never resting, huh? No, he is not. Alright guys, 2 a.m. This goes on me, so you guys said thank you. Please get some sleep, I would say. You don't have to watch my streams. Good night also, please. Thank you for dropping by. I find it crazy that people just want to watch my stream anyway. I'm still in the phase of thinking it's sort of unreal that people are subscribing to me like this much. To be fair though, I've always I don't want to say I've always dreamed of that. That sounds a bit cheesy. I guess it's I always knew that I would get to this point eventually. It's gonna okay. This is gonna sound cheesy, but working hard pays off. Yeah, no, pretty bogus, I guess. I want to try to stream, if possible, for at least 2 hours or 3 hours, because I see other artists stream and they're like streaming non-stop for like forever, and I sort of want to develop that stamina. And here I am yawning. And here I am yawning. Okay. Yo, who is going out at this time? Sorry if you hear my roommates. Yeah, if you hear that, that's probably my roommates either coming back in the place or leaving. I'm gonna have a hard time drawing this head in this angle. What is this music? Oh, by the way, if you guys are curious about the music, this is just a video game study lounge playlist. So I guess people would study while listening to this video game music. Because again, video game music 9 times out of 10 is copyright free. At least I hope this is copyright free. I can't tell sometimes. It's really, yeah, usually people would just go on with their daily lives without caring much for people other than their family and friends. But then you suddenly have a following of strangers. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this art thing for like a while, like a generous long while. And only now I'm getting people following me. There's people even on Instagram that are saying like, yo, like, why haven't I ever heard of you before? Easy, just blame the algorithm. Just blame them, please. Because I'll tell you right now, it's not as if I haven't been trying. Because God knows, I've been trying to crack the code for a while. And to be fair, the code is not that hard or crazy. The code is to do something you know people like, and to do it ad nauseum. The trick with that is that you're not always gonna like to do it, and I guess that's obvious. I mean, you know how much times my friends keep telling me to do furry art, and I can do it. I really can do it. Like, and it hasn't escaped me. Like, doing not safe for work stuff or furry stuff, that is a fast track to not only money but an audience. But then again, you have to. That's sort of like polarizing for a lot of people. And the thing is, I am a prideful person, and I would not be caught dead with an image of drawing like not safe for work. I don't care if I'm sacrificing money for that. I don't care, because personally my damage with that is that type of work would only be like allowed in certain spaces, but I want my work to be viewed by all types of people and not only like sectioned off to like adults or something like that. I want all people to watch it or to look at my artwork. And if I do not safe for work stuff, or I guess I don't know, furry stuff, like I could easily imagine like a section of a possible audience being completely turned off. And I'm selfish. I'm greedy. I want everyone to see it. Alright, I'm giving up on this face angle. Hold up. I'm sort of giving up on it. I was gonna put it at a sort of angle, but nah. I'm giving up on this facial shot. Let me just draw the mouth in real quickly because it's freaking me out. I'm the one that feels that way sometimes. Like if you're drawing something and like it's just lacking all the human features, it just looks pretty fucked up. I should not be swearing. I'm sorry. I don't like to swear, like in front of the camera. But like say if you're just drawing an eye and you do the like eyebrows and something like that, but you haven't drawn the iris yet, it just looks like a possessed mannequin. So you just want to like. That's why I try to draw the eyes somewhat complete. Understand why they shouldn't be forced to make something they're not comfortable with. Exactly. It's funny because I think at once upon a time I tried doing not safe for work stuff, and it just looked stupid. It just looks stupid when I do it. Oh my god. Yeah, that was looking not good. Redo. What is this music? What is this? What is this happy music? Oh, you know what the problem is? My angles are all messed up. My angles are all very messed up. Yeah, my angles are super messed up. Redo. So another thing as an artist, you should don't be afraid to start back from zero. Like, you should be able to like go back and redo what you did if you're not feeling it. Sometimes what you're drawing just isn't right. And I should probably not focus too much on the details so soon. No, it's gone. Those eyes are hypnotizing. Yeah. I just wasn't feeling it. Again, I should probably not stress out about details so soon. That's why my pencil's so thin. Like, why it's so hard to make darker strokes? Anyone read Dan to Dan or Don to Don? Yeah, it's pretty goofy. It's a goofy series that I need to. Well, I already am collecting it. Definitely, if it gets a manga, what I'm saying, if it gets a manga, if it gets an anime adaptation, it's definitely gonna be pretty popular, I can imagine. I will say, my favorite fight has to be with I'm so bad with names. The main character versus the evil eye. That was such a good fight. Also, that's one of the very few shows that cracks me up. This is Zelda. It sounds like Zelda. Yes, I knew it. Oath to Order. Majora's Mask. Still my favorite Zelda game. Too strong. What about Undead Unluck? Ooh, I tried reading Undead Unluck, and oh my god, I tried. I could not get into it. I hear from a lot of people saying that it's good, and I heard about the negators and things like that, and there's like other versions, like other people with an un in their name. like unmovable or unstoppable, I think, and things like that. There's like a whole society, not society, I was gonna say, organization of these negators. I will say I'll try to get back into it, but oh my god. To be fair, it was it's the same way how I tried to get into I couldn't get into Mashal. I tried, but again, it just put me to sleep. How was your transition from traditional to digital? Was that a hard change? Yes, it was, because I didn't understand how people drew good at all digitally. I thought I had all the tools, like I had Paint Tool Sai, right? Actually, speaking of Paint Tool Sai, actually I'll come back to that. I'll answer the question, but I had like things like Paint Tool Sai, right? And I still didn't understand how people were drawing good. I just didn't understand. Also, I had an Intuos, so I had to deal with the hand-eye coordination thing, and it was not good. Like, it didn't feel like I was drawing on, like, just didn't feel like drawing at all. So I did eventually get used to that way of drawing, but ever since I got an iPad so long ago, it's been a game changer. Honestly, it's been a game changer. That, along with the paper texture, it's been going well. But I will say, beginners should not expect to be drawing like, say, like Art Germ as soon as they start digital. Like, you're going to most likely suck when you're doing this the first time. Actually, no, I'm going to make this person wear like button up. Mashal's funny though. Mashal is funny, honestly. Just seeing this overpowered guy do things without magic. I guess my issue was, I don't know. Did it get boring? Not boring. Like old, like the novelty. Like, it just felt sort of like a One Punch Man in science, in like a magic world. And I know that's like a bad way to like view it. Without a doubt, it's a bad way to view it. I hate comparing manga to other manga. It's because it's sort of unfair. I mean, look at what it did to Black Clover. Compared it to every single shonen. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to not give this person too strong of a neck. Yes, Paint Tools is going to be my new main student cries for Clip Studio Paint. I was just about to mention that, yes. When I heard Clip Studio was going to do the subscription route, I laughed my ass off. It was like I just made a stream saying complain about Clip Studio Paint. Why do you need to have this, at least the mobile version? Why does it have to be subscription based? Like, you're already better than Photoshop by many people's standards, at least. And that in of itself is like, that is a feat to be better than Photoshop. Like, yo, Photoshop is considered the standard, and people are choosing your program over Photoshop. It worked similar. It worked better than Photoshop because it had a more like brush engine akin to like real life. Like, it was dedicated to making manga. You could do animations, it had assets, it had 3D figures, models, all of that. And what did Clip Studio do? Said, you know what? We want problems. We wanted problems. And they made it subscription based. I'm just like, you know what? We are living in interesting times, is all I'm gonna say. In very interesting times. Like, I don't know. To be fair, I'm using Procreate, and Procreate right now it's my lifesaver now. Like, I don't know about you guys, but Procreate is my main, so to speak. You know, like people in fighting games, they have mains, and they have that other side character that they know how to use. Like, Procreate is my main, Clip Studio is my backup, Photoshop is, well, if I have nothing else, and then the character we all know how to use is Microsoft Paint. Actually, that's not true. Before Microsoft Paint, before Photoshop, there's always on Paint Tool side. Hello from Ireland, 2:07 a.m. What do you think of Mashal's art? Mashal's art. Let me Google image Mashal's art, actually, because I forgot what it looks like. Meh. Meh. To be fair, that's the thing about art styles. Whether you like it or not, I feel like there's still always plenty to talk about it. Personally, I don't care for it that much. But if I'm looking at a few pages, I could definitely I could definitely say that I could have a lot to talk about it. No. Let me just liquefy this. This is gonna be a weird thing about the females that I draw, but I love giving them strong eyebrows. I don't know why. Is this the Lost Woods? Yes, it is. There's times where there are peaks. Yeah, I'm seeing this moment where Mashal's like kicking this character, and like it looks like that's where the budget went, so to speak. You know how like in anime, like it's like a slideshow, but then there's this one scene that all of a sudden the animators somehow got paid a good amount. Yeah. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't read it. Fun fact, Clip Studio is located right behind the One Piece. My god, imagine. We could only hope. But it's a damn shame with Clip Studio. Again, I don't use it that much. I did use it for a while, but the mobile version being monthly just pissed me off. Especially since I'm technically broke. And not only am I broke, I'm broke in New York City, so that means I'm triple the times broke than normal. The One Piece is real. It is real. It is very real. One Piece. Whitebeard. Oh, is that Basim? Like the person I'm working with, Basim? It is 9/16. Well, to be fair, that's not the latest we've been out, so I guess it's not too crazy. Been out to since 12 or 1, I think. Should I start coloring? I should just do more sketching. Yeah, I'll do probably one more sketch. Because I could easily turn this into a time-lapse video that I want to, I know, call me lazy. I am. But I think I could at least turn this into a YouTube video if I time-lapse it and just talk and, narrate it. No, I think I should do something probably a bit more. I'll try to do something a bit more realistic, I guess, in terms of style. Let me just think of something. My image board on a different monitor just to get some inspiration. Go on, give me some. I need some good inspiration. And the internet is failing me right now. Something that really makes me want to draw it. And not a single thing here I want to draw at the moment. That's fantastic. Have a good night, friend. Same to you. I'll be seeing you soon, Basim. So is this jet set radio music? Yeah, well, I'll do something simple. Forget the reference. I'll just go with my mind thing. So it's just jot down whatever. We've reached an hour, so we still have more time to kill, honestly. Go too crazy with the angles. Found you by your Oh Great video. Yeah, that's an old one. That was but even before his Sky and Blast art book came out. Yeah, Procreate. He is definitely up there as one of my favorite artists. I think he's kind of on a hiatus from Bakemonogatari. I think due to an illness. Like, it's crazy how manga artists, like, yo, just take it easy, please. You love the work you do. Just don't die. Like, and if you do, just please just take it easy. Togashi, I'm looking at you. Just take it easy, Togashi. It's crazy how when he was posting his process videos on Twitter, everyone collectively was ecstatic. Like, that's how you know you've gained you created such a loyal fan base that even just the mere fact of you working on the manga excites people. And to be fair, like he was literally only showing the corner of the pages too, and people were excited. I'm too lazy to draw hands properly right now. I can't draw hands properly right now. I'm too sleepy. I'm not feeling this. This one looks boring, but I'll hold on to it just in case. Alright, let me do another headshot. They're like the easiest to do. I don't have to think too hard. I think for this video I'll try to reach 2 hours, and 2 hours is as far as I'll go. This is Pokemon. Sounds like Pokemon. Yes, Professor Rowan's lab. Damn, I miss Diamond and Pearl. And I know we just had Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but I mean, like, back when the DS was still like the latest thing. Yo, ain't that crazy? There's some people that are like live, and they have like the Switch as their like oldest console that they could think of. To be fair, I'm not that old anyway. I'm like, what? I'm 24. I'm not young, nor am I old, I guess. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. Again, when I'm drawing, I'm like, I enter a zone state. Although I'm making sure to periodically look at the chat, make sure that someone is talking to me. I'll see if they are. Is this song from? I don't know it. Never mind. I don't know where it's from. At least some of the viewers are starting to die down. At least, to be fair, I don't blame them. It's probably very late for most people. And I don't want people to be staying up to watch the stream. Honestly, they don't have to. Thinking, should I be streaming on Twitch or something? I have a lot of my friends saying to stream on Twitch, but I don't know about that. Is Twitch a good place to stream art? I usually consider it to be like a gamey place. Enjoy the art, bro. Sup. Sup. What is this music? Always like doing the hair in these stroking like these ribbons, like just get a nice flow with it. To be fair, this is a very comic booky and not like anime that much. Hence why I say let's mix the styles instead of segregate them. Have some anime with your comic book style, or have some manga, I guess, and vice versa. Good, but really like air gear, so I got the Sky and copy. Does the blue copy have more air gear stuff? No, Sky and has all air gear. I think Blast has. I don't remember. I think Blast might have Bakemonogatari and Bio Trinity, if I recall correctly. I mean, I got both copies, but because I love his work on everything he did, but except maybe Tenjo Tenge, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I still like the work, the artwork. It's just that the manga was just garbage. Let me clean this sketch up. Because as you guys know, if you guys know me, I hate doing line art, so I don't do it at all. My line art is the sketch I clean up after. So yeah. Like so. So this music has been very good so far. What is this soundtrack? Do I know it? I don't know it. I don't. Oh, Laura Brinstar. Oh, this is Metroid. Oh, snap. Alright, okay. You know what? I'm feeling glasses again. Let's do it. Speaking of reading a ton of diverse comics, have you read any European comics? European comics, like comics made in Europe? No. To be fair, this definitely goes on. I think, for me personally, my manga knowledge exceeds my comic book knowledge by far. I'm still pretty much a complete novice. When it comes to comic book like things, honestly, I've recently started to collect. I'm reading Invincible. It's definitely nuanced very differently compared to manga. Beautiful Darkness. I like the name of that. Let me clean this up just a bit more. This is gonna be a random tangent, but I bought this glasses chain thing that I'm drawing right now that connects your glasses so like they don't fall. Best thing I've invested in so far. Like with this, I could like have my glasses dangle, sort of like a necklace, and I could have them hang like this when wearing them, and it looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like the aesthetic of them. European comics also have a really cool distinctive style along with manhwa, manga, and American. Really? So like we could discern them from the others, or at least with the American comics at least. That is very interesting actually. You know what that reminds me of? Does anybody remember Code Lyoko? Like that was like a French anime, I think. It has a very distinct style, but no one can tell me that Code Lyoko was not at least to me, it was a very good. Well, to me, it was a good. Those glasses are a really nice touch. Thank you. Hello, your art is so cool. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Crimson. I would hope that my art is super cool. Especially considering a lot of people say my art style is in this limbo of anime and American comic booky. Yeah, this hair is. Let me dial it back just a bit. Alright, let me actually go back to this one for a bit. I love how you draw eyes. Thank you, thank you. Did I not adjust this? Her lips are like so far. Alright, that looks more normal. Also, the expressions are really nice. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna work on this one a bit more actually. Let me just slightly go. Okay, just see something real quickly. Okay. Wait, can I do that? Hold up, let me see something. I just want to check something real quickly. Come on, come on. No, not that, not that. Okay, that works. Alright, that works. Yo, what's up? What are you using to draw this? I am using Procreate. If you're talking about the hardware, it's iPad, 3rd gen, the one with the M1 chip, and yeah. stop at all, Chris. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Okay. What is this song from? Yes, Avalanche. Final Fantasy VII. It's just, I'm definitely planning for my next stream to be a bit earlier in the day instead of so late. I think that's what I'll do actually. I'll do one more stream in which well, I'm just the next stream I might just actually do some painting. Actually, okay. Instead of doing 2 hours, we're going to cut it when I reach 10 o'clock, which is in 5 minutes of my time. Because I forgot I got work tomorrow morning, and I need to sleep. So okay. So yeah, this is the things I've sketched. I'd like to go back and see like a time lapse to see what I've done so far. You know, just the journey of me sketching. Yeah, this was like this eye, the eyes are huge, the lips are weird, the nose is weird, so I decided to, this is much better. This turned out much better than what this was. Yeah, with like, should I make it go back to a smile? No, I'm good. Just doing some pose stuff. Didn't like it, so went to the basic head. What's this song? Enter the Twilight Realm. Alright. So yeah, this has been a very interesting stream, honestly. This is the first stream I've ever done with quality being this good, honestly, I think. Alright. You know, I sort of don't even want to wait for it to reach 10 o'clock in my time. It's 2 more minutes, so I'll just have a note that says thank you for watching and call it a stream. I tried guys. I tried to go for 2 hours. I'm not ready for that. Oh, there's a better brush. I have a better brush for this. Let me find it. Where is it? Is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay, hold up. Thank you. I'm gonna be ghetto for what? Oh, for what? Hold up. Watching. Okay, I'm trying to be clever. It's not working. And look how it ends. Look how it ends with the spam. No, I'm not ending it like this. I'm removing the spam. With the future of dating is here. Getting rid of it. Getting rid of it. Christ. Okay. Thank you for having this space. Looking forward to see what you draw next. Thank you. I hope you join me next time for all of this. It's definitely been a wild ride to see my viewership increase like this. Again, ideally, I want to get up to 10K before the year ends. It's gonna be hard, but I want to pull it off. I want to try to pull it off. But until then, it's been fun, guys. It's 10 o'clock, so yeah. I guess I'll end off with my classic stuff. You can like streams, can you? Right? Comment on them if you want. I think it's gonna be uploaded to my videos anyway. Subscribe, please, and my social media is going to be in the description. My Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I need to eventually try Twitch or try streaming on Twitch. My Patron is there if you want to support. Go right ahead, go do all that. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Now, how the hell do I end my stream again? Here's the stop streaming button.